First of all, I just want to say a couple of things. First, foremost, how much I'm honored to be a part of your lives in any way I can. Helping you guys get anything that you need with this information. I'm honored to be in this lifetime with you at the same time. It means the world to me. Seeing you guys actually heal, seeing you guys get the information. So I got the Brain Saver books right here. I just want to let you guys know that one of the things that happens with medical medium information is that it doesn't find its way back. The people who do use it out there don't find their way back to the medical medium books, like this incredible scripture that's helping so many people. So if you can, this would be amazing if you can. Like if you do say post about a shot, so say you post about, for instance, a negative energy exposure shot, and you do a post on it, is it possible to put medical medium negative energy exposure? Or if you do the betrayal and broken trust stabilizer, medical medium betrayal and broken trust stabilizer, or the obsessive thought shifter, medical medium obsessive thought shifter, because here's how it works. What happens is the information gets out there because right now miracles are happening. People who are using these brain shots, and SOC told me this would happen, people would start healing. And anybody who's using these incredible brain shots right now, they're getting incredible healing results. So miracles are actually happening in people's lives right now. And it's incredible. But the sad part is that it's going to get out there and people are not going to be able to find their way back to the medical medium information in books. They won't find their way back to Brain Saver, because what's going to happen is the poachers, the juice shops are all going to have the shifter shots, the stabilizers, and they're not going to really have too much of an idea that it came from the medical medium books. And so they're going to start switching out the ingredients. People aren't going to heal. These are put together in a way so miracles can happen. So they're put together from above so miracles can happen in people's health. So it's imperative that if you do, like, because it's incredible. You guys, I noticed you guys are talking about the brain shot therapies, and I'm like, oh my God, this is like incredible because so many people are going to get helped. And then I was realizing, well, only some people are going to get help because we have to put medical medium in front of it. So it's like medical medium burnout stabilizer shot, medical medium brain shot therapy, medical medium guilt and shame shifter, or whatever ones you're using to heal. Because if we don't, it's going to get diluted along the way and poached and go into all kinds of different avenues. And then people are going to be cheated out of the ability to heal and find their way to the books. And all of a sudden it's going to explode, because what's happening is these are gifts from above. Literally, when people apply these brain shot therapies, their lives are going to change. It's like miraculous things are going to happen. And I knew this because I was told by Spirit of Compassion originally that this is going to be an incredible, incredible experience for so many people. And so with that, we want more people to know about it. So, and find their way back. Elaine Steinacker says, these shots are incredible. And they really are. So if you guys do a post or something or do a story or anything, what I would do is, if you can, put the medical medium in front of it, in the sense where a medical medium mold exposure shot. So they know that it's, wait a minute, that's where you find where the info comes. That's where you find the incredible books with all the healing information in them. Because you know how things go. It gets out there and things happen. You need to patent this stuff. So yes, it's funny. So the point is that it gets really sad because it's going to get diluted. It reminds me of like the celery juice movement, right? With the celery juice, you guys. If you're looking at all this and you're like, what is this? I've been doing interviews with some podcast interviews and stuff like that. So I'm doing that stuff today, but I wanted to connect with you guys about this for a minute. So the miracles that are in these books, these brain saver books, can only become miracles for people in their healing process if they know where it came from and where the rest of the information is. And then it gets diluted. Remember how I always said celery juice has to be consumed alone by itself without adding all this crazy stuff in there, like collagen powder and squeezing lemon in your celery juice and adding water and ice. Remember how I told you it dilutes it so then people don't heal, they won't get the benefits? Well, and that happened out there. There's millions of people around the world now using celery juice, but they don't get the benefits so much because they're putting all that in there. Well, it's the same thing that's going to happen with the brain shot therapies. These are miracles as they are in these books. The information here, the ingredients to exactly how much that Spirit of Compassion said to use, the exact amounts, and what's here. It's all going to get diluted and distorted as it goes outward in the world, right? And so if you can, it would be awesome. If you can't, I understand. But if you can put medical medium, adrenal fight or flight stabilizer, when you guys, post about it and stuff, that would be incredible. I know a lot of you guys will tag me, and and that's fine, of course, tag me. But it also doesn't, but it doesn't mean that someone's going to know that that nerve shifter shot or that guilt and shame shifter shot or the dream shifter shot is the medical medium info to get them back to brain saver so they can heal, and they can do the other incredible miraculous shots, and they can do the 7 brain shot therapy cleanses and pick one for themselves or a loved one and heal, and then they can do the heavy metal detox smoothly advanced, and then they can do 7 of the heavy metal detox cleanses, and then they can do all the brain healing recipes that are in the book, and then get the information to protect and save their lives throughout the books. So if you guys can just let people know, that would be incredible, because it helps the mission is what it does. And I would hate for because that's what's going to happen. All the juice bars across the country, they're going to be doing all these shots now of these kinds, using these names. They're not going to put the medical medium involved, that they're going to change in the ingredients and the alter it, all the stuff. And it's all going to just become this thing where this is how the healing happens. It's from above, and it's exactly what the ingredients are and the amount, and then the information of how it works and everything else that are in the Brain Saver books. Just letting you guys know. That was one of the things I wanted to mention to you. I also wanted to mention to you, these are 40% off right now. I can't even tell you how happy. It's bittersweet because it means 40% off, because these are like books that should be $300, $400, $500 a piece or something. I don't know. There's like 12 books in these 2 massive books. But the point is they're 40% off at $26, $29 on Amazon.com US. And the holidays are coming up. And if you got loved ones and you think the Brain Saver books can help in any way for loved ones and friends and coworkers and people you care about and all that, think about the sale on these books at Amazon.com US is utterly insane and incredible. And listen, if you don't have any money, if you don't have $26 to spend on the book, if you don't have that, then just give it some time and wait until it's in the library, or go to your library now and say, I want I want the library to have this book. And so that you can take the book out for free, because I don't care. I don't care if 1 million people go to the library. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, because in the end, when I leave this place, in the end, years down the road, God willing, right? And, leave this place, and my time is up here, and I did all the work I can do. If millions of people got the books for free from the library, that would be a godsend and a blessing in my eyes, because it's about people getting the information no matter what, how, when. But if we don't cite back medical medium, I know you guys do, but if we don't cite back medical medium, so others can't find it or know what it really is or understand what the Brain Saver book really is, then it kind of defeats some of the purpose, because, I want people to get what they need and get the information. You guys, the Brain Shot Challenge It's free. It's coming up this week. It's this week. It's the 20th. It's October 20th. It's Thursday. Go to medicalmedium.com and sign up for free. And then you can download the PDF for the information for your grocery list, your shopping list, and get prepared. How incredible is that? Link is in the description, and it's in the profile too. The free Medical Medium Brain Shot Therapy Challenge starts October 20th, Thursday. It's coming, and we're doing 10 days. 10 days, which is absolutely incredible. It's going to be 10 days free, each day a different shot. I'm forewarning you, if you haven't tried the Medical Medium Brain Shot Therapy yet, just get ready. I'm giving you a little bit of a forewarning because immediate results. What I do is I sit down with the shot and I just kind of like get in touch with it. I get connected with it and I sip that shot down. Sometimes I'll send it down one shot like that too, like boom, right? But I'll sip the shot is what I'll do. Is I'll sip it is what I'll do, because I could just let it go through me and I feel that light and I feel that energy go through me and I feel the power of the brain shots. But what we have before us is a miracle. And it's a miracle from above. It really is. And so when people embark in these brain saver books, it's going to be in your consciousness forever, these brain saver books. Once you hold them and open them up and read that information. And if some of that information is shocking, just kind of sit with it for a little bit. If some of that information is different than you've ever heard, and it's just so different, it's just sit back with it a little bit, because every single line in these brain saver books, there's 2 of them, by the way. There's 2 of them. Every single line in these brain saver books has something to offer. It's empowerment for the consciousness. There's spiritual power in these books. There's physical body power in these books. They are packed and overloaded. And the thing is, if you can get through both these books and get to the other side of these books, just start over again, because there's that much information in there. Yes, the grocery lists will help. I see that comment right there. Definitely. The grocery list, definitely download the free PDF for the Brain Shot Therapy Challenge. A comment here. Did the anger shot and instantly felt better. Oh my God. I know people that are doing the shots, including you guys too. And it is just unreal what's happening with their health because of it. But here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing. It isn't just the instant relief or the rewiring. It's compiling on itself. You do it again the next day, and boom, and you do it again the next day, or you do it periodically, or even if you do it once, it's not just the relief of the moment. It changes your condition as the days go on, which is another thing that's just mind-blowing to me. Absolutely. I'm happy to shout out about these incredible shots from the rooftops. It's the least I can do. They are amazing and incredible. Thank you for saying that, truly. And I mean, this is really what I call a miracle. And as I said before, and I believe in this wholeheartedly, I have every right to judge these books. These are the greatest health books that we will ever see in our history. They just are. Because I could judge these books all the same, because the information came from above. And I confidently can say these are the greatest health books. You won't see these. You won't see this written anywhere else. You won't find this in anybody's health books. In an Eat Better book somewhere, you can't find anything like this. Yes, I felt the shift from the shots can make permanent changes. Yes, they can. And that's what's incredible about the shots. They can make permanent changes along the way. I can tell you this. Spirit of Compassion told me that people were going to experience something great from these books and from these shots and from the rest of the information and other cleanses that are in these books. But we're talking miracles. That's what's happening. I got a friend that reached out that did the brain shot therapy, one of the cleanses already. And his life is completely changed. Totally lifted my mood today. Was going to ask if they build on themselves. They do build on themselves. Was thinking they probably did. Yes, they do build up on themselves. They build upon themselves. Indeed, truly. And that's really important to know. So I'm almost a loss for words because I know what's in these. I could feel it. I walk around with these everywhere I go at this point. Everywhere. I take them into the bathroom. I take the books into the bathroom. Brushing my teeth. I got the books on the side here. I take them into the bathroom. Anyway, absolutely incredible. So I want to give you guys a couple of pieces of information, right? If you sign up at medicalmedium.com for the free Medical Medium Brain Shot Therapy Challenge, you get the PDF. You can then you can download the PDF, like your shopping list, everything else. So let me just give you a little like insight of what we're doing, right? Day one is a negative energy shot. Look out. If there's any negative energy inside there, maybe you're not even aware of, look out. The negative energy shot, I love that one, okay? And here's another one too. Day two, betrayal and broken trust stabilizer. So betrayal and broken trust. Oh, that's a negative energy exposure shot right there. Betrayal, broken trust stabilizer. You guys ever get betrayed by anything? Broken trust? Any kind of letdowns? Maybe 5 years ago, 8 years ago in the past, still sits inside of us. That's why we can be triggered. And what I love about the power of these medical medium brain shot therapies is because it was designed from above to knock stuff out of us that shouldn't be in there, right? Like the betrayal that we've had, a wound in there, and then the triggers happen easy because we have that wound. And when we knock that out, oh my God, what can happen? It's unbelievable. Day three, obsessive thought shifter. Whoa. So many people I've known have thoughts in their head they don't want in their head. They got the OCD. They got all kinds of different varieties of OCD. All of that. Incredible. And you guys, I just want to remind you one more time. Amazon.com, $26 and $29. Amazon.com US, 40% off. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. If a friend says, well, I don't know if I want to do any medical medium stuff, be like, look, you have to have one of these books and then start reading it a little bit. Try one of the brain shot therapies and see for yourself. Then day four is the EMF and 5G exposure shot. I heard for like, 3 years, everybody's like, medical medium, what do you think about 5G? Medical medium, 5G, 5G, 5G. I heard over and over, comments, 5G, 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 right? Everything. All of it. Day four is the EMF and 5G exposure shot. So we get surrounded by the EMF, and then we learn what it's like to be surrounded by the EMF and live with the EMF. What happens when we take the EMF and 5G exposure shot, the brain shot therapy? What happens? Day five, mold exposure shot. It's worth doing. Even if you don't think you got mold around, there's mold on other people. There's mold on other people's clothing. There's mold in stores. There's mold everywhere. Be interesting. Try to get that in there. Day six, burnout stabilizer. The burnout stabilizer. I am excited about that. Day seven, adrenal fight or flight stabilizer because we're jacked up. Stress. Okay. I can't speak for you guys then, but I can speak for myself. Man, I'm jacked up with stress and everything else, okay? I got so much going on. Battling darkness, battling giants and dragons. That's what I'm doing. People have no idea. They don't even know to the level. Anyway, so Yeah. Day 7, adrenal fight or flight stabilizer. I am pumped about that one. Day 8, guilt and shame shifter. Yeah. The broken trust stabilizer instantly helped me and got me out of depressive episode. That's what it's for right there. Boom. That's one of the reasons it's there. Incredible. So, have you guys tried the brain shots? What did you feel? What were some of the results you felt? Share them, tag medical medium and at medical medium, of course. And please put medical medium, negative energy exposure, medical medium brain betrayal and broken trust stabilizer, medical medium obsessive thought shifter, medical medium brain shot therapy, because this is just getting out there in the world, and we got to at least let the people know out there in the world that there is a sanctuary in these books. There is a way to move forward. There is a way to do some healing. Anyway, day 9 is the nerve shifter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Day 10, dreams shifter. I'm excited about day 10 on the medical medium brain shot therapy challenge. Right? The free medical medium brain shot challenge. Free. Free. Yeah. Medicalmedium.com. Sign up to the medical medium brain shot challenge. Sign up, get your PDF with your grocery shopping list, all that stuff. Incredible. The books are 40% off. It costs way more to print these books. Oh my God. Full color. The books are massive. Really incredible. And you got the brain shot therapies, and you got so much more I haven't even begun to talk about, and the levels of healing that are in these books. So much to talk about. Really incredible. So I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are working on your healing. I am blown away. Truly. I love the nerve shifter. Such a beautiful feeling, calm and peace came over me. And here's the thing, it builds on itself. And it builds on itself. And you do it again, you feel it, boom, again. There's miracles in these books. They're the greatest books in health of all time. That's my opinion. I hope you guys read the books and see what you think. If you feel like they're the greatest books of all time in health, if you've looked at other health books out there, all the different Eat Better diets and all the other health books and authors and stuff in health, if you think these things right here in front of you are the greatest books of all that you've felt and known, then that's incredible. Since drinking the brain shots daily, I feel such a shift in my mood and energy. I cannot remember when I was happy for a full week before. This is what Spirit of Compassion told me would happen when I was getting the information. I just read that in the comments right there. This is what Spirit of Compassion told me would happen. And I remember on the first day, I think it was the first day, you guys, I told you, I just want to give you a forewarning. I don't want you caught off guard when you do the brain shot therapies. I don't want you caught off guard, meaning that you will feel what these offer and that's going to surprise you. And I didn't want you guys to be caught off guard by those results, by those instant results, because it's intense when you get those instant results like that and you get caught off guard like that. It really is. Hey, W, I want to send them to everyone, laugh out loud. That's incredible. That's incredible. So you guys, anyway, I just wanted to, and just so you know, if you're wondering, well, is these miraculous brain shot therapies all he has in the books? And see, I'm reading this comment. Speaking your truth shot really works. I felt strong and could say my opinion. It gets into the soul, it gets into the consciousness. These shots are powerful. They get in there deep and they get there fast. If you're somebody and you're like, well, okay, the Brain Saver books, they're huge books. What do they have in there? Is it just the brain shot therapies? 300 symptoms and conditions protocols for them. 7 heavy metal detox cleanses, an advanced heavy metal detox cleanse, an extractor, because the world's only getting dirtier and dirtier, and more people got more and more gunk in their system. Let's see, here's a comment. I tried the burnout shot this week, and it helped me go on and do a good day's work after severe sleep deprivation. It was a lifesaver. I got to tell you something. I actually did that one because I didn't get a couple days ago. I hardly got any sleep. I was working, and I pushed. I burned the candle at four ends again, and I pushed and pushed. I don't know. It was like a 25-hour, 27-hour workday, but yet I had more work I had to do the next morning. So I took an hour's sleep. It didn't do it for me. An hour didn't do it. I was like, oh my God. And I took out the burnout stabilizer. I got the ingredients out of the fridge, and I just, boom, I knocked down 2 shots of that. 1 shot for a little while, then did another one, boom, another shot. Hey, W, you are the only one out there with a big, generous heart. So Shamima says, AW, you are the only one out there with a big, generous heart. Everyone else is all about money, but you are not. A big God bless to you. Your info is amazing. You guys, I know the books are for sale, by the way. And I know that someone might judge me and be like, oh, he wants to sell his book. Then go to the library and get it for free. Everybody go to the library and get it for free. Everybody. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. And you won't see a paywall with this brain shot therapy cleanse challenge. You won't see a paywall. And I know they say out there you have to make paywalls, you have to charge a ton of money, and that makes people think it's valuable or something. But that's really insulting, because people can make up their own mind to what's valuable, and they don't need a $5,000 paywall to know what's valuable or not. That's just ridiculous. Wow, I'm going to read this comment. Wow, I finally processed something from 3 years ago. It was stuck and it moved forward, clearing that pink chemicals dust and loss at the same time. Trauma shot, OCD shots, green salads, betrayal shot. Wow, incredible. I love the betrayal and broken trust shot. I love that one. I've been betrayed. Duh. See, here's a comment. I took the nerve shifter shot. Oh, the nerve shifter shot's amazing. Before dance class, I was way more chill, and it was easier for me to remember the choreographics. Oh, cool. Also, I didn't have the usual negative thoughts. Amazing. What you're going to find with these shots is life-changing results, miracles in between those life-changing results. You're going to feel things that you haven't felt in years, like some joy come out. Like if you haven't felt, you're going to have memories that like, whoa, I forgot about that. And that was such a good thing that happened a long time ago. And how come I lost touch with that? Like all kinds of things are going to happen. And that's the miracle about them. Spirit of Compassion. I've been so busy trying to let everybody know about these books. I haven't gone into a lot of detail about how miraculous these shots are and how Spirit of Compassion told me people would get these results. And I was like, okay, I am looking forward to it, because I need people who are struggling to have a chance to move forward in any way possible. Got to make sure people who have any chronic symptoms or suffering or struggling, they have a chance to move forward, because there's just too much out there that gets in the way of people's healing. In the books, there's a list of foods to focus on for healing and what foods are filler foods. So in these books, there's a difference between filler foods and then foods that are healing foods. I can take out just one little part of one of these books, and that little part is worth everything. That's how powerful. There's no fluff in these books. It's Spirit of Compassion is just line after incredible information, after therapy, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I'm suffering with shingles on my neck, and the nerve shot has reduced from itchiness and redness. That is incredible. And you'll find that. You'll find that when you're doing these brain shots, that's going to happen. AW, I'm blown away by the information in the cranial nerves chapter. Now, everyone's vagus nerve is a different length. I like okay, that's a really good piece of information. And that's what is incredible about the medical medium info in these books and all the medical medium books. You learn things that is so advanced. No one has ever talked about that. Science research doesn't even know. They don't even talk about that. Every single person's vagus nerves are a different length. It's really incredible. See, Anthony, what's the difference between heavy metal detox smoothie and heavy metal brain shot? Heavy metal brain shot is for exposure that just happened in the moment. So here's what happens. If you went to the dentist and you had a composite put in, because you guys, even non-amalgam composites have metal in them. Everything at the dentist office has metal in. The metal they're using, the metal tools in the drill have metal in them, right? Everything at the dentist office has metal. So that would be a good time for the exposure, the heavy metal exposure shot. So the medical medium brain shot therapy, heavy metal exposure shot. That's a great time for that. And the heavy metal detox smoothie or the heavy metal detox, one of the heavy metal detox cleanses. But the exposure shot is for that quick exposure you just had. Whoa. It's so great. See, you need the grocery list? Yes. Then go to medicalmedium.com or the link right there in the description in the profile. And yeah, get on to the Brain Challenge. Sign up to the Brain Challenge cleanse, the Brain Challenge, Brain Shot Therapy Challenge, and make sure you get the free grocery list. Download the PDF. So much information. I don't know if you guys know, if anybody, a bunch of new people I think are coming on. The books are 40% off Amazon.com US. They're brand new. They're huge books. They're beautiful books. And the light inside of them, you feel. See, yes, the healing foods and filler food section is pure gold on its own. Oh my God. It's actually really an incredible section in the book, but there's so many of these. You'll notice each section of this book, even the blood draw chapter, in beyond intricate detail of how to protect yourself. Blood draw protocols, you guys. How many of you guys are getting your blood work? You guys getting blood work? Been to the doctor, had another 5, vials of blood, 7 vials of blood, 10 vials of blood taken. How many of you guys are getting blood drawn? There's a protocol before you get your blood drawn in these books. A protocol after you get your blood drawn in these books. That alone is worth so much for people, for their healing process, so critical for their health. And you can get the books at the library if you want, if you don't have 20-something dollars for these incredible books. There's 12, 13, 14 books in these 2 books. Are we out of luck if we can't get a juicer right away? It's best to have a juicer, but if you only have a blender or a cheese, you can strain it through a cheesecloth. If you want to try that, strain it through a cheesecloth or a nut milk bag. Or if you have some kind of juicer, I talk about the best juicers, the ones that save people money. So I have that. You'll find if you look at the best juicers I have, they're on sale right now. The MM1500, the MM900, they're on sale, 20% off. Don't add water to these shots. Don't drown these shots out with water. So when you do these brain shots, I like the MM1500. You guys know I work with them on that. The MM1500, the MM900, because it has this pressure where it actually squeezes all the juice out. So you save all this money juicing. And what happens is it ends up, that money saved ends up paying for the juicer over and over again. In my opinion, with the money I've saved with the MM1500 and 900, and with the cost of food, oh my God, those are the juicers, because I can't find that with any other juicer that I've ever tried. And you'll see, I put that in the information. But check it out, medicalmedium.com. Sign up for the free brain shot therapy cleanse if you can. Sign up. It's free. It's a 10-day. We're doing 10-day brain shot therapy. The books are 40% off. On Amazon.com. I don't even know what to say. And prepare yourself, because there's miracles in these books. Let's see. Is the nerve gut acid shot the one you'd recommend for severe stomach pain? If you have questions too, you can always bring the brain Saver books to your practitioner, your doctor, your healer too, your healthcare practitioner. If you ever want, you're welcome to bring these powerful books to them. There's a section in the book that explains stomach problems, just so you know. So I think it's, yep. So the question is on Facebook, is the nerve gut acid stabilizer, okay, is it one that I would recommend for severe stomach pain? What I would recommend is looking into the books at the stomach problems protocols section and ask your doctor what he thinks too, or she thinks. Incredible, you guys. Incredible. So, very excited. I just wanted to let everybody know. And just a little recap, if you can, if you are posting about these incredible miraculous brain shot therapies, and you are posting about any of the shots like the burnout stabilizer or the adrenal fight or flight or the betrayal and broken trust, if you can, post medical medium in front of it. So medical medium, negative energy exposure, medical medium, betrayal and broken trust stabilizer. This way, when it gets out there and it gets lost out there in the abyss of the ether, that someone can find their way back to where the shots are, where they can learn and heal and do them right, because it's all going to get out there and it's all going to get distorted otherwise. And then it's going to be one of these things where only a few people get to heal and a whole bunch won't. And that right there is heartbreaking. Anyway, you guys, sign up for the Brain Shot Therapy Challenge when you get a chance. Link is in the description and the profile, or medicalmedium.com. And it's going to be 10 days. It starts October 20th. It's coming up and it's free. It's free. I'm not charging. Not charging. I refuse. I don't care, no matter what. Challenge starts Thursday. I will be live every day making the medical medium brain shot therapies one day at a time and answering your questions. And I am pumped and excited. And when you get a chance, get a hold of one of these incredible books. See, maybe two would even be better, actually. I mean, get both. That's what you really do need to do, is have both. There's no question, but you do the best you can. And there they are. It was one big, massive book. And now there are two. If you're wondering which one to get, which one do you get here? You wonder which one. Get both. Get both. And leave a review if you like the book, the Brain Saver books, or the Brain Shot Therapies, feel good, or they're turning your life around, or whatever. Just leave a review if you can. Anyway, 40% off the Brain Saver books, Amazon.com US. Tell other people holidays are coming. Really, really incredible. Okay. I will see you guys again. I'm incredible. There is a section in the books on so many things and so much information. You guys, look out for imposters, by the way. My last little thing I'm going to say. Look out for imposters. They ask you if you want a consultation, and there's book imposters too. Watch out. Look out for book imposters. Look out for Anthony William imposters. Look out for all that. I don't do consultations, but there's these imposters, and they're doing terrible things to people. So look out for imposters. Look out for imposter books. It's another thing too. People will end up purchasing an imposter book, and then they'll be like, that book was terrible. And oh yeah, and you guys, when you get your book from Amazon.com, keep in mind that grease from the conveyor belt can be actually on the book. And you want to actually put a little bit of moisture, like damp cloth, a little bit of dishwashing soap if you want, and you clean your books. Clean your books is what you do, and it'll come out nice and clean. Amazon's conveyor belts are greasy. They throw them on the conveyor belt. The books get dirty, and then you get this brand new book that was pristine and just incredible. And these books originally were stored in warehouses that didn't have all that chemical, all that terrible scented candle stuff and cologne perfume and air freshener stuff and everything else and detergents and all that. It didn't have any of that. These are pristine, clean, And what happens is they go to warehouses, and when they get shipped out, they could come with this temporary smell from the warehouse that they were shipped from, like Amazon or somewhere else. So here's a comment. Mine was torn. Then what you do is you tell wherever you got that book from, because it wasn't torn originally. So if your cover was injured or torn or anything, get a new book for free. Tell them it was torn or your cover was torn. And then, but if they come dirty, you can clean them in the whole bit. So, everybody has their free will out there, all these big warehouses, all these companies, and, that's just what they do. Anyway, you guys, incredible having this moment with you guys, and I hope to talk to you soon.